The combination of writing and music is even more powerful than just each of those things by themselves.
We were talking about the tour energy, but that's put into this new record. But are there some other energies as well that found its way to this new album?
I think so, because when you get off of tour, it's like this grinding halt. You know, everything changes. The dynamic between the three of us, everything changes between what your relationship is to your world when you're still, and you're not having to constantly be in that mode of transforming and readjusting, and it becomes like this little bit of chaos, I think, when you've been going for so long, and then all of a sudden you stop, and it just feels like the world keeps spinning, you know, for a while. So, yeah.
And then you're finished touring, but did you, during the tour, did you also wrote lyrics, or were it just basically?
Always, yeah. But I'm always writing anyways, so it was very not easy to write lyrics for this record, but it's not like I had to relearn, get the muscle going again, and, you know, it was something that I just basically started using the words that were coming out at the time that the music was coming out, and just making it a really spontaneous, immediate interaction. But yeah. So.
Why wasn't it easy this time?
Because some of the themes that I was writing about, they were just really personal, and it was kind of the first time I was looking at them in text as opposed to that abstract imagery that's in your head, where it's kind of hard to analyze things a lot of the time, because you know, you're not really looking at it as like something real that's in front of you. And then writing some of it down, it was kind of alarming.
Well, why were you able to do this time and not before?
Last time I feel like it was an exploration of what we were doing with lyrics and with music. It was the first time we were writing together. So we were just kind of getting to know each other, and we were seeing all the ideas that we had and how they interacted with each other. And it was more of I feel like it was more of a kind of like a getting to know each other record, and getting to know what the sound was or what the themes were. Does that make sense? Yeah.
No, I think so.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because since when has writing become that important for you?
It's always been, ever since I was little. I actually thought that's what I was going to be doing instead of music. Music was this very happy development that happened. I'm really glad it did. But when I was younger, I never thought I would be a musician.
When you were younger, what did writing bring to you that other things couldn't do you think?
Oh, I remember the first time. It was an assignment for school, and the teacher was like, write a poem. So I was like, oh, okay, I can write a poem.
Do you still remember that poem?
Oh, yeah. It was about nature. But yeah, we don't have to go into the poem now. But I remember being like, just feeling so empowered by it. I'd never felt that before, and I was like, I can actually write what I'm thinking, and I can write it in the way that it's coming from my head. It can be in poetic language, and people will understand it. It was like this crazy revelation, you know.
Is writing really necessary for you to express yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And why do you think you needed that and not something else?
Well, I think the combination of writing and music is even more powerful than just each of those things by themselves. So I do think music is very important still.
Okay. Yeah, because the album title, Disconnect from Desire, what does it tell about the band, about you? Yeah.
Do you want to take this one?
I don't know. I think it kind of summed up where we were writing from, the point of view, which I think was a conscious attempt to kind of adjust our perspectives down to a very down to earth, and sort of where we're at and what we see and the people we know and the relationships we have, and which I think is, to me, when I listen back to Disconnect from Desire, that's what I hear. And I think as far as 3 words go, disconnect from desire, I think that really expresses it. You know, it's coming back to, you know, where you're at and just kind of dealing with what's in front of you rather than kind of worrying about, you know, what you're going to eat for dinner or whatever.